Let's try out question 2. Okay, question 2 is unguided. As you can see, question 1, all the statements are not that given for you, right? So question 2, you need to do this on your own. Okay, let's read the question first. Okay, Renee has a cardboard measuring, so it's a cardboard measuring 90 by 80. So you can see 90 by 80. So length is 90, breadth is 80. So write that down. Length and breadth. Okay. She cuts out a small rectangular piece measuring. So she cut that away. Small rectangular piece. And that piece measure 15 by 20. Alright, as you can see, given here. So that's your breadth and that's your length. So here is 15 by 20. Okay, so that's your rectangular piece. They ask you to find the area of the remaining cardboard. Area of the remaining cardboard. So which part they ask you to find? Remaining cardboard, that means it's this whole piece without this. So this whole shaded area. Okay? Right, so before you can even find that, can you tell me what will be your first step? Very good. Finding the whole figure, right? Area of the whole figure. So that's area equals to length times breadth. And that is 90 times 80. So your answer is 7200. Okay. Now, you already found the area of the whole piece. Now you are supposed to find the area of this small piece. So here you write down area of small rectangle equals to length times breadth. Length is 20, breadth is 15. So your answer is 300. So now you know the area of the whole piece, area of the unshaded or the one that is removed. So what is the final shaded area? So you write down area of remaining cardboard. $7,200 minus 300. So your answer is 6,900. Okay, so that's your part A. So you write down there the area of remaining cardboard is 6,900 cm squared, because it's area, so it's in m squared. As you can see, I do not write down the unit for all. Only the last sentence, then I write down the unit. You can do that. Okay, it's easier for you. All right, now part A is done. Part B, find the perimeter of the remaining cardboard. Okay, what does perimeter means? It means that you have to add the outline, right? So can you highlight the outline for me first? You need to highlight. So it's this plus this plus this plus this plus this plus this. That's your perimeter, right? Okay, so now you know this length, you know 80. Okay, how about this? Do you know this part here? Okay, take the color paper again. You can find out what is that. Okay, now remember from here to here is 90. Okay, so move it down. You know something else? There to there. Okay, as you can see, it's given as 15. So you know that that's 15. So what is this? This part here, right? So all you need to do is to take your 90, take away your 15, So your answer is 75. So I know that this part here is 75 cm. Is everybody okay? Right, so what you do is you just indicate here 90 minus 15 is equals to 75 and you label them. Okay, next. How about on this side? Okay. We know the length from here to here given as 80. So I shift this in. Okay. Here to here is 20. So this length will be 80 minus 20 and that's 60. So I know this length is 60. So what you do is you take 80 minus your 20 equals to 60. Is everybody okay? Alright, now can you find the perimeter? You know this, you know this, you know this, you know this, you know this. Alright, if this is 15, this is also 15 and you know that. Okay, so now write down your perimeter. Perimeter. So you start from the top and that is 90. Cancel off. Plus 80. Okay. Plus 75. Plus 20. Plus here, that's 15. Plus 60. So when you add all this up, you will get 340. So you write down the perimeter is 340 cm. Full stop. Okay? Right. Now, let us move on to question 3. Are you ready? Okay, question 3 is a little bit different. As you can see, all right, there is a border. This is what we call a border around. Okay, border. Okay, so let's take a look. A carpet is laid on a rectangular floor. So this whole piece is the floor. Okay, rectangular floor. Now the length of the floor is 9 and the breadth is 6. So this is the length, this is the breadth. So here, 9 and 6. So this whole piece here is the floor. Okay, now this leaves a margin of width 1 meter, 1 meter around the carpet. So you imagine you have the floor and in the center they cover the floor with the carpet. So this is the carpet. So but this carpet is not as big as the floor. This carpet is slightly smaller. So that's why it leaves a border of 1 meter around. So 1 meter on this side, 1 meter on this side, 1 meter on this side, 1 meter on this side. Okay? Alright, now let's take a look. Now if you have the whole length of the floor as 9, now remember this part here is the border that is not covered. And this part here is again another border that's not covered. Can you tell me what is the length of the carpet? So here, you see here, okay, we have the whole piece, all right, the whole length is 9. Okay, so you shift this down. Now the carpet is only up to here and here. So there is a border of 1 meter. So 1 meter, I have 9 as my total. Take away 1 meter here, take away 1 meter there. So I know the length of my carpet is 9 minus 1 minus 1, and that's 7. So this length here is 7 meter. Is everybody okay? Right, so you have the whole length as 9, okay? the carpet is smaller, so it leaves a border of 1 meter on both sides. So 1 meter here, 1 meter here. So 9, take away 1, take away another 1. So this length here is 7. Okay, right, so we are done with the length. So now let's move on with the breadth of the carpet. Right, the whole piece is, the whole length is from here to here is 6. Okay, take note, 6. Then what happened is the carpet leave a border of 1 meter here and 1 meter there. So only this part is the length of the carpet. So you take 6 minus 1 minus 1, and that's the answer will be 4. So now we know that the breadth of the carpet is 4 meters. Is everybody okay? Alright, so we write that down. Length, okay, of the whole floor is 9 minus, okay, so that's 1 minus 1 equals 7. Okay, breadth, it's the whole length is 6 minus 1 for the top minus 1 for the bottom gives you 4. Okay, the question is find the area of the carpet. They want to know what is the whole area of the carpet. So just write down area is equals to length times breadth. So that's 7 times 4, and that's 28. So area of carpet is 28 square meter. That's your answer. Is everybody okay? Alright, you will get the hang of it. So we just do this, okay? Can? Alright, now let's move on to question 4. Okay, take a look at question 4. Is it the same as the question 3? Alright, let's read on, okay? A rectangular pond. Okay, the pond is in the middle. Okay, imagine just now the carpet was in the middle, so now it's the pond that's in the middle. Now the pond length is 18. So the length of the pond, all right, you know, from here to here is 18 meter. Okay, the breadth of the pond is 8. From here to here is 8 meter. All right. Now, this pond is surrounded by a path. Now, because if you have a pond, then you want people to walk around it, right? So there is a pathway now around the pond. So you have, and this path is actually 2 meter wide. So which means to say the pond and this path here is 2 meter. From here to here. So here also, because it's all around, 2 meter. And also on this side as well, 2 meter. This side as well, 2 meter. Okay? Now they ask you to find the area of the path. Now before you can even do that, do you know what is the area of the rectangle outside? You don't, right? So you need to find what is the length and what is the breadth of the big rectangle outside. But you can do the area of the pond first, no harm. Okay, let's do the area of the pond because that's what you know, right? So do what you know first. So area is length times breadth. So area of pond is length, that's 18, times breadth, that's 8. So area of the pond is 144. So you're done. You already found this area of the pond. Now you're supposed to find the area of the big rectangle outside. So you write down. Before that, do you know what is the length of this rectangle? You don't, but you can find. Okay, now remember, the point from here to here is 18. That's 18. Plus 2 plus 2. So 18 plus 2 plus 2, your answer will be 22 for the length. Okay, and the breadth will be, this is 8, right? Remember, you have to plus 2 here, plus 2 there. So 8 plus 2 plus 2. So this whole length, breadth, sorry. So that's 8 plus 2 plus 2. The answer is 12. Okay, so now you know area of big rectangle. The length now is area is length times breadth. That's 22 times, and the breadth is 12. So 22 times 12, you get 264. So now they want to know what is this pavement here. So you have the whole piece, you know the area of the big rectangle, you know the area of the pond. So now can you find the area of the path? Yes, you minus. So area of path equals to big rectangle minus the pond equals to the area of the path. So area of path is 120 square meter, and that's your answer. Okay, so question number 3, they give you the length and the breadth outside, and they put the carpet in the middle. So how do you find this? Because it's a smaller length, so you minus. But for question number 4, they give you the length inside, that's shorter. You are supposed to find the length outside, so you have to add. Okay, is everybody okay? Right. Okay, for question number 5, okay, this is about a picture. All right, a picture is mounted on a frame measuring 25 cm by 15 cm. All right, so where do you think the frame is? Right, the frame is actually the one outside, right? Because the picture must, the frame must be bigger than the picture. So the picture is the one mounted on. Okay, this is the smaller one is the picture. Okay, we know that the length of the frame is 25 and the breadth is 15. Now it has a border of 3 cm all around. As you can see, 3 cm top, bottom, side and side. Okay, find the area and the perimeter of the picture. So we find the area first. Okay, find area first. Now what is given to you? They give you the length of the frame. They did not give you the length of the picture. Now the picture is smaller. So in order to find the length, do you plus or do you minus the border? Right, you minus, because the length of the picture must be smaller, right? So okay, if I were to do this, okay, right, the whole length is 25. Okay, so it gives a border of 3. So from here to here is 3, here to here is 3. So what is the balance? Okay, the remaining. So that's 25 minus 3 minus 3. So your answer is 19. So you know that this length here is 19. Okay, right, so I write down length of picture equals to 25 minus 3 minus 3, 19. Okay, so we are done with the length. Okay, now we are supposed to do the breadth, right? Okay, so let's do the breadth. So here the total length, the total breadth is given as 15. Okay, so if I were to move this, so this is 3, from here to here is 3. So what is this? So it's 15 minus 3 minus 3. Right, my answer will be a 9. So I know that this part here, the breadth is 9. So write down breadth of picture is 15, take away 3, take away 3, the answer is 9. Now can you find the area of the picture? Given the length is 19, the breadth is 9, so area of picture, area formula is length times breadth. Length is 19 times breadth is 9, so your answer is 171. So area of picture is 171 centimeter squared. So area is done. So now let's do perimeter of the picture. Now remember, what does perimeter means? Perimeter means is the outline of the picture. Do you know the length? Yes, 19. Do you know the breadth? Yes, we do. So isn't that easy to find? Yeah, so perimeter equals to, you have 19 there, plus 9, plus, on this side there will be 19 as well, right? Plus 9 equals to 56. So the perimeter is 56 cm. And you're done. Okay? Is everybody okay? Alright, now let's do question 6. Okay. Right. Melanie makes a path of width 1 meter round her rectangular patch of land. The length and breadth of the outer boundary of the path are shown in the figure. Alright, so the length of the whole rectangle, you can see it's given as 20 by 12. So this is the length, this is the breadth of the whole rectangle. Now remember, there is a path of 1 meter to the top, to the bottom, to the sides. Okay, so there's this piece of land that is inside. Now if it's inside, the length given is outside. Do you plus or minus to get this length inside? Because it's smaller, so you have to, yes, minus. Okay, so in this case, if I were to use again my color paper, alright, so I have the whole piece as 20, right? 20. Alright, and what happened is from here to here is 1 meter, here to here is another 1 meter. So what is this whole piece? That's 20 minus 1 minus 1, that's 18. So I know this part here is 18 meter. Do the same for the, yes, do the same for the breadth. So for the breadth, it will be, okay, from here to here, the breadth is 12. Now remember, it has here to here 1 meter, from here to here is another 1 meter. So what is this whole piece? 12, take away 1, take away 1. Your answer will be 10. Okay, so we know this part here is 10. Okay, right, so write down length of length is equals to 20 minus 1 minus 1 equals to 18. Breadth of length equals to 12 minus 1 minus 1 is equals to 10. So they ask you to find the perimeter and area of the rectangular patch. So let's find area first, okay? So area is equals to length times breadth. That's 18 times 10, your answer will be 180. So area of the land is 180 square meter. Okay, now the next part of it, they ask you to find the perimeter. Perimeter, always remember, is the outline, right? So this is the perimeter, length, and breadth. Okay, so we know this part here is 18, this is also 10, so you write down perimeter is 18 plus 10 plus 18 plus 10. So your answer is 56. So the perimeter is 56 meter. Okay, everybody? All right, okay, next we move on to question 7. Okay, now as you can see, this question is different from the previous question. Okay, let's try. A rectangular piece of paper is folded along the dotted line. So this is the rectangular piece of paper. There's the dotted line, so you fold it in, okay, to form this figure. So when you fold this in, you form this figure. Okay, so I have here with me a rectangular piece with dotted lines. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it in, then I get the same shape. Okay, and as you can see, same. All right, this part here is 7, this part here is also 7, and this part here is also 7. Okay, so now if I follow, they say that from here to here the length is 15, so here to here my length is 15 cm. Okay, right, so I follow exactly. Okay, so let's see what happened when I open, okay, the triangular piece now. Okay, when I open it up, as you can see, all right, so if this is 7 cm, when I open this, then this length will also be 7 cm. Okay, this is 7 cm. When I open this, it becomes 7 cm. Okay, so now I know that my length here is 15, my breadth is 7. Okay, so can you find the area of the rectangle? Yes. Okay, so I know that this is 15 cm and this part here is 7 cm. Okay, so finding area will be area of rectangle equals to length times breadth, that is 15 times 7 equals to 105. That's it. So area of rectangle is 105 centimeter square. Okay, that's your answer. All right, okay, now, all right, question 8 now. The following figure shows a square. All right, that's the square. The perimeter of the shaded part is 28. So perimeter of the shaded means this outline, outline is 28. Find the area of the square. Okay, so let's do the color paper. Right, so you have, okay, from here to here, 6. Okay, so if I pull this down, okay, imagine you pull this all the way down as well, down. So from here, push it down, you will also get this whole piece as 6. Okay, so push this down, it will be 6. So you know something already. You know that you can have the length plus this length, push it down. So it's perimeter minus your 6. You push this down, minus 6 again. So you will get 16. So you know this part here, when you push it down, so here will get 6 and 6, that's 12. So 28 minus 12 will give you 16. Now this 16 is for this one. And also this line here, if you push it, okay, in example, okay, from here to here, and then you push this line outwards. So you also get the whole piece. Alright, so this 16 is for this and also this, which means you have to take 16 divided by 2. So each line will be 8. So we know this part here is 8. Okay, so if this is 8, you push this out, this side will also be 8. So the area of square, now because this is square, you know that if this is 8, this whole piece will also be 8, right? This is 8, so this is also 8. So length times breadth is 8 times 8. Your answer is 64. So area is 64 square centimeter. That's your answer. Okay, everyone? Alright. It's okay if you find it quite difficult to follow. You can always play the video again, alright? Because I will leave it there, so you can always play it again and check your work again. Alright? Okay, bye.